Apparently, quite a few people had difficulty finding the 15 characteristics of white supremacy culture, so I'll include a link here and in the comment section. And it was an excerpt from Dismantling Racism, a workbook for social change groups by Kenneth Jones and Tema Okun. And I think it was published in 2001. And this is just one website. There are many websites that had really good information, but hopefully this provides enough for people to get started. Something I wanted to go into a little more depth with is when I did the video about objectivity, the point was raised that it is not that objectivity is wrong and that it is something that we have to completely unlearn. It's more about understanding how it can be used problematically to devalue people who show emotions, and that it's important that we recognize that we all have personal bias and none of us completely divorce our emotions from our thought process and decision making. And I think that's true of a lot of the characteristics. It's not that they are wrong and that we have to unlearn them. It's more that they can be used problematically in a way that devalues marginalized people. So I feel that the process is about exploring how we engage with them and also becoming more intentional so that we don't use them to devalue other people. For my partner and I, perfection was a really difficult one because we're both perfectionists. We were both raised with practice makes perfect. And I understand that there's no such thing as perfect, but I feel like, but is it wrong to strive for an idea of perfection? Then I've realized that I've liked to move more towards a model of successful failure, that it's not about the end goal being as close to perfect as possible, that is more about the process and how we learn and grow, and that can include striving for excellence. And then the other thing is understanding that perfectionism becomes problematic when it either paralyzes our own actions or when we use it to devalue other people because they fall short of perfection. So I hesitate to go into too much depth into any of the characteristics because I don't want to interfere with other people's personal exploration, but I hope that's some information that helps.